So we're having a look at the Seven of Swords in the reversed position. This is an indication of either having imposter syndrome, self-deceit, or just keeping secrets. When we think about imposter syndrome, this basically means that you feel as though you're not really capable of what it is that you seem to be doing. Like let's say you've started a business, you don't feel confident, you just have this deception, this thought process that, oh, I'm not good enough, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. You have a position and you just don't feel confident, and you've convinced yourself that you're not able to do it, when in actuality you are qualified and you are able to do it. It's just that mentally you've had this negative conversation with yourself, and whether it be mental or verbal, you've convinced yourself that you're not capable of something. And so that's the self-deception, that goes on with imposter syndrome. Like you're pretending. It's like you feel like, man, maybe I'm pretending to be this, maybe I'm not really this, but you really are. And so when you get this card, it's just telling you flat out, like, whatever lies that you told yourself about your business, what you're capable of doing, or your job. Maybe you're a leader or manager on a job and you just don't feel like you're qualified because of the negative thoughts that you have going on. You have to tune that out and be confident and say, look, I have this position, I have the credentials, I can do this, I can handle whatever task this is. Don't allow the mental, your mental, negative mental thoughts to take over, because that's what this card is showing. And this can be in any aspect of your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be in your career or your job or your business. It could even be in a relationship where you feel like, man, I feel like I'm not able to live up to what this person thinks of me. Like, they think of me in a very high regard, and I just don't feel like I'm able to be that. You're able to be whatever it is that you set your mind to. And the reality is, just be yourself. If you are yourself and you are being the best version of yourself, then you really don't have anything to worry about. And with the swords is a cerebral card. This is definitely the mind and the mental space. So it takes some, maybe some listening to affirmations, listening to some motivational speakers to help turn your mind around. Get around positive people that are sowing positive seeds into your mind, so that you can feel more confident about yourself. That's the type of energy that this card is pointing to. And then you could just outright be keeping some really deep, dark secrets, and it could be eating at you. And it's like, it's getting to the point where you're like, man, I don't know how long I can keep this secret. That's also what this card is pointing to. So, and like I said before, you could be keeping a secret between maybe some family. It could be you keeping a secret amongst friends, keeping a secret that on the job that you don't want to reveal. And also a relationship. You might be keeping something from your partner. You might be keeping something from your husband or your wife. And it's starting to eat at you. And you're going to need an outlet, because all that's going to do is build up resistance within you and negativity in you. And it's going to play out in unfavorable situations and circumstances manifesting in your life. So this card really is pushing you to get your act together, get your mind together, start focusing on positive, productive things that are going to take you where you want to go. And the best course of action with this card is to focus on what it is that you do want. Focus on your strengths. Focus on what know that you are capable and confident in doing, and in that way, that'll help you to have the right mental attitude in whatever it is that you're going to approach. In terms of the keeping the dark secrets, that's a tough one because, there are some secrets that you really just cannot reveal the truth of because it could cause some issues. It could cause some serious issues. So I'm not going to sit here and say that you should reveal the secrets, but you need to be able to find some peace within yourself about what it is that you are withholding. If it's something that you absolutely know that you cannot reveal, you know, to somebody, or doesn't need to get out, then you need to practice, just coming to grips with that and being at peace with whatever it is that you are, keeping to yourself or hiding. I mean, I think we all have skeletons in the closet that we don't need to get out. And hey, as long as you're not saying anything, as long as you are careful in your conversations and you're having mindfulness and you're in the moment, you know, then, just make your peace with that so that it doesn't affect you to where the energy is apparent, because people can pick up on that. They can pick up on when you're hiding or sneaking around, especially in a relationship. I don't know how far you'll get with hiding something from somebody you're in a relationship with. If you gotta hide, then you probably don't need to be, doing whatever you're doing. You need to refrain from it, or you need to figure out a way to make your peace with it. And sometimes you just have to tell a person the truth, confession, and, you know, it is what it is. So I don't really, like I said, I'm kind of neutral in terms of that when it comes into the relationship situation. You have to use your best judgment, size up the situation and say, hey, do I need to reveal this? What are the results going to be? Are they going to be catastrophic? That's the same thing, even if it's, on the job, if it's amongst friends, you have to be very, mindful of what the results are going to be. And is it something that you can stomach? Just imagine the worst case scenario in those situations. So we talked about the imposter syndrome, feeling like you're not capable of doing, what your job requires, or whatever job or duty that you have, not feeling like you're good enough, not feeling like you're qualified or capable of. This boils down to just having confidence within yourself. Build up confidence. Sometimes I like to write affirmations down. I'll recite affirmations. I'll listen to positive motivational videos on YouTube, podcasts, anything to uplift my spirit, to make me feel like I can go out there and conquer the world, or even a positive song, a motivating song that can lift you up so that you can be empowered. It's all about, empowering yourself and tapping into your willpower, knowing that you can do anything, in whatever it is that you set your mind to, you can do it. So I think that's it for now. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you got value out of it, please like, share, and subscribe. I would love for you to come back and watch my videos. And when you like and you subscribe, it motivates me to keep making these videos, keep inspiring you guys, through tarot. And so I will talk to you later in the next video. Peace.